Salim Ali also came. He was a famous man, very famous. He came, he also investigated into that. Mr. Shangupta, we are talking about, he also came, many other persons came. All gave the different type of theories. Some says that they came from the Bay of Bengal side, because as the crow flies, the Bay of Bengal is very not so far. So they came but I saw personally, once or twice I went there, that their looks are very different, birds. Their looks are not like other domestic birds. The crows, pigeons and other type of birds we see, their looks are different. It means that these birds are not local. Jatinga, I saw the phenomenon myself, that the birds come from a long distance. They are coming and hit the wall, and after hitting the wall they fall down. It might have the two reasons. One is the hitting is so much with the force that they are injured and they fell down, but they don't die. After that they remain in that condition, dazed condition. And many, because at the 10 o'clock in the night and 11, everything was very calm and quiet and there was darkness all around. So it was possible that if you have a bag, you can put the bird inside the bag and then come home to Haflong, which is only 9 kilometers away. But interesting is the birds don't survive in a Haflong area. So that phenomenon, that mystery, it is very difficult to find the real answer. Why the birds did not come to Haflong, but instead they went to Jatinga, only 9 kilometers away, on the lap of Boreal range, and why they stayed there. For centuries I think they did that. For centuries, when there was no population in that area. And ultimately what happens, that this phenomenon, that is the birds coming, perhaps they went again also from that area that way. When the Khasis came, they first experienced it. Now, so far as the magnetic field and all that are concerned, that is not a foolproof theory. It is not foolproof. That is the magnetic effect on the birds. Why this magnetic effect on the bird and not on other animals and other people, not on human beings? Why it is so? Only on this particular part. Why this magnetic effect is there? That is not a foolproof answer to the phenomenon. The fact is that if the day's condition is over, they will again rise and fly away. But this very often did not happen, for simple reason that for tribal people, that is a delicacy. They actually ate it. They liked it. So Khasis liked it. This phenomenon was not properly analyzed and documented during that time. After independence, as the phenomenon became a topic for discussion, and particularly when great bird specialists they came to know about that, they begin to analyze the phenomenon. But the point is this: no conclusive evidence has been found about these birds. Even the specialist will say it in much more, logical way, that this is not a case of suicide. Birds do not commit any suicide. So in 1972, what happens? One gentleman, he dared to, he is a prominent person otherwise, highly educated and lived in Haflong. He married a woman who belonged to his mother's clan. So for a Dimasa, it is a terrible crime,
sacrilege,
for a person to marry in father's or mother's clan. So everybody demanded his excommunication from the society. And very interesting phenomenon is this: his own father brought the case to the tribal court against his own son, that son has done adultery. That is not adultery, that is against the rules. So ultimately, his son was excommunicated by the society. Here two things: ostrich tribes are generally, they are matrilineal, that is, from the mother's side, the youngest daughter actually got the property, youngest daughter, and not the son, but the daughter they got. So it is a customary on their part that when the marriage is held, then the husband went to the girl's house, and there actually he did all manual works, because the manual works are also important. And the tribals as a whole are egalitarian. There is the equal. There is nothing. There is no question of money involved here. Money came afterwards. That is when the British came, when the money came. But prior to that, the money was not the factor. It was your labor that was the factor. So when there was a marriage, it could be a courtship, love marriage also. But after that marriage, the husband went to wife's house and lived there. Even that happened. Only that day, actually, that was the system in Shillong, Jatinga. joy and other places. That was the system. But the things are changing.